Alright guys, I'm back. Better late than never. Saturday night, about 10:45, and I feel like I got quite a bit done today. I had to take a few hour break this afternoon again for some other commitments, but you know, so I lost a few hours there, but I still got a lot done. I got the patch built for this corner, and I'll show you that in more detail later, but the Eastwood shrinker stretcher saved my bacon on that one big time. That was awesome. So that's pretty much ready to just final fit and weld. And then I got the rough bodywork, just rough bodywork, guys, on the tailgate jams. No, this is not how it's supposed to look, but this is how it's gonna look. This was built by hand back here, built from scratch. This filler panel, I epoxied both sides because it was bare metal. It's all been fit. Alignment holes are drilled, so that's good to go on. Eventually, there was a pretty big hole I had cut in here, cut out some rot, and then I used it as a window to patch some jam stuff here. That's all welded in, and first round of fiberglass in there. I just went ahead and epoxied everything because it's just so much easier to see where I'm at. It prevents me from getting too fussy. So that's done. Did a little bit of cleaning tonight. Swept the floor. Put some stuff away, threw some stuff out. I got enough room here to probably have a small party. Those quarter panels are now ready to go back outside. I have cut everything off of them that I'm going to use other than like clips, but I'm not throwing them out. I'll never throw them out probably. I'll just keep them. Because I needed pieces off of both. So that $75 I spent has been worth it, even though I'm not actually using any, I should say not using much for sheet metal. This is what I'm using for sheet metal though. The right dog leg was actually still attached to that. It's not in great shape, but it's the best original one I've ever seen. Not on a restored car. So I have the bottom of it is bad, so it's soaking in the fast etch right now, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's already turning like metal color. And I've just been taking and brushing this, just kind of trying to keep it wet for a while, probably for the last hour or so. And this will either turn back to like gray bare steel color, or it will turn black, and it's supposed to be like a rust remover and metal prep. I don't know. It's not really a converter, but I figured it can't hurt. Obviously the worst of it's at the bottom, so get that cleaned up a little bit down there, see what it looks like, and then I can trim as needed. I'm not going to use that whole piece, but I just kind of want to use it as a guinea pig for this fast etch stuff. So, and that's the fast etch stuff right there. I use that on the roof, and that works really good. That's now in final prime. Previous video I did the dash, the green on the dash. So that's been a week now. We'll see how things go in the next few weeks. But I'm hoping that I can get this corner rebuilt, and now I'll have to do this corner, which, I mean, I knew that going in, but now that I know how to do it, it'll be a piece of cake. It'll take me half the amount of time to do it. So I gotta build those two corners. Thankfully, it's just the outside corners. These I can save, the inside part. I'm going to finish whatever bodywork is needed, which doesn't look like much. I might just buzz that down and just 2K it really good, and then the tail panel can go in, and this can get seam sealed, then it's a big deal. So then after that's done, I can pull the front seat back out. I'm gonna sit down. I can pull the front seat out and then start prepping the floor for bed liner. Got one spot on the right dog leg on the interior part that I got to take care of, but that's not a big deal. I can do that when I'm doing the tail panel, because the tail panel gets welded in as well, so that'll be no problem. And then I'm thinking that I can start getting that ready. Excuse me. I'll probably paint the black on the dash and cowl first. I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. But pretty good progress today. Would have liked to have gotten further. Those couple extra hours would have helped tremendously. I wanted to at least get this side welded in. But it's okay. I actually want to pick up some round stock. Like, I have 1/4 inch here, but that's too heavy. I want like 3/16 or 1/8 inch or whatever. I'm gonna actually take and bend a piece of rod. These corners are all cracked. I don't know if you see that. These corners are all split from being bent and shit. I'm gonna take a piece of rod and bend a piece of rod that will fit that contour and use that as a backer, and then also that'll give it some strength, I think. I'm not sure. I'll just make whatever contour I want it to be, I guess, but I want to do that on both sides, and then I'll probably end up doing that on the hood as well when I get that far. The back corners of the hood are a little weak, and I've seen guys do that before where they'll take round stock and put it on the inside edges and weld that up, and it's sturdy up. It just gives it some strength, and it doesn't affect anything. It just helps it stay rigid. So, alright, so if there's any new viewers, this is Tessie. This is my 1956 Chevy 210 4-door wagon, and this project has been going on now on and off for about 7 years, and I've seen most progress probably now in the last 2 to 3 years. So the goal is to be able to drive this summer. It won't be done, but I want to be able to drive it this summer, and things are looking fairly positive. My biggest hurdles will be dog legs, which I have to rebuild, and I have one fender eyebrow to do. Haven't even really touched the hood. The biggest, besides that stuff, coming up with the money for weather stripping and glass run channels and all that stuff. It'll be like $1,200 to do glass weather strip, glass seals, run channels, door fuzzies, pretty much everything that's rubber that pertains to windows or doors is expensive. So like $1,200. So we'll see how that goes. If I gotta drive without weather strips, I guess it's not the end of the world, but it's gotta have windows in it, at least front and back glass and quarter glass. So I have not yet found a supplier that reproduces the curved quarter glass window seal. So I'm hoping the windows that I have in the attic actually have good seals on them, so those go in really easy. So that's no big deal. So yeah, it's alright. There's another update for Saturday. I was gonna do more videos, but I kept rolling here, guys. So thanks again. Appreciate all the comments, and haven't really had any new subscribers, but all you guys that are faithful, I appreciate it. You know, I needed that little extra oomph, the motivation to keep going. I'm kind of over that hump now, and I'm starting to see daylight and it feels really good. So thanks a lot for all that, and I got a lot of thumbs up on the green. So you know, not that I'm going to change my mind now. There's way too much green on the car now to go backwards, especially the firewall. So that's the way it's going to go. It'll be green and satin. So reminds me of the Wicked Witch from Wizard of Oz, the color combo. But her name is Tessie, so we're not going to change her name now. So alright guys, hope you had a great weekend. I'll upload these early next week, and we'll see you then. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.